लद्दाख की धरती पर।
Now, almost every movie, drama, story has a very simple template called the monomyth, or the hero's journey. Pretty much, it's basically when a hero rises from nothing and he overcomes huge obstacles and becomes the victorious champion at the end. And now Narendra Modi is the monomyth of this episode of FTD Facts. His achievements have inspired us to make this video, as well as thanks to all of you for requesting him. Like, damn, you guys made it loud and clear. And thank you guys so much for bringing him to our attention. We definitely learned a lot, and we're excited to share this video with you. So don't forget, if you have any suggestions here, leave them down below. On Friday, May 16, 2014, Narendra Modi of the BJP party was elected Prime Minister after over 500 million people voted for him during a 6-week-long election. He also recently won the online readers poll for Time Magazine's Person of the Year, beating out other world leaders and celebrities. Now, before we get into the main facts, guys, I want to know, who are some of your favorite people out there? Let me know down there. And I'll start off with some of the basic facts. Narendra Modi was born on September 17, 1950 in Gujarat, India. Now, his birth name is Narendra Damodhardas Modi. Prime Minister Modi is the 15th Prime Minister of India. He was also the first Indian Prime Minister to be born in independent India. Now, what makes Prime Minister Modi very unique is that he always writes his signature in Hindi. This is because he's very patriotic and a huge fan of India's national language. And of course, he commonly uses Hindi when he addresses the public. So yeah, he's staying true to the culture. Now let's move on over a little bit into his private life. Now, for many years, Narendra Modi's marital status was completely unknown. But before the 2014 general elections, he filled out papers where he mentions his wife's name in one of the columns. So back when he was a teenager, he married a woman by the name of Jashodaben Chumanlal. His parents actually arranged this marriage when he was 13 years old, and he ended up getting married when he was 18. However, this marriage was not a consummated relationship because shortly after that, he left home to start his political career. Now, when he filed his nomination to run for Prime Minister, he was forced to acknowledge that no, he was not single, and this was after 50 years of saying that he was single. Now, Prime Minister Modi is definitely one of those guys that have a lot of pride in his country. He was Chief Minister of Gujarat for a span of 13 years, but during that time, he never took any vacation. He's a complete workaholic. Work tops his priority list because, you know, you're in politics, you gotta get stuff done, you know, take some vacations later. Now, social media and technology played a huge role in Prime Minister Modi's campaign. He constantly tweets to his millions of Twitter followers, and he joined an election selfie trend, and he even appeared as a hologram in several rallies in efforts to show his party, the BJP, that they are progressive and that they can lead India in a new direction in the 21st century. Now, long before he ever entered into politics, did you know that Prime Minister Modi, he wanted to become a sannyasi, which is sort of like a priest when he was a child. Now, in his later teenage years, he went on an unknown journey and he traveled from place to place, pretty much living life as a gypsy for a couple of years. On top of that, for 2 years, he went to the Himalayas and spent time with Yogi Sadhu. Now, here's a fact involving Prime Minister Modi and the United States. He was only granted a US visa after he was the elected leader. The United States government had denied him a visa for 9 years. And this was because of his failure to stop communal riots that killed more than 1,000 people. And that was when he was the leader of the state of Gujarat. Now, he also likes to read things written about him. Like, who doesn't? You know, hey, they wrote an article about me, or hey, my picture is on a billboard. So to stay ahead of his critics, he's believed that after waking up every day at 5:30 a.m. in the morning, he hops on the internet to read what's been written about him and to see if there's anything constructive that he can learn from. So be careful before you start blogging and posting stuff about him. He'll just may have a one-up on you. Now, did you know that we almost never had a Narendra Modi? In the Sharmita Lake located near his hometown where he regularly played, that lake had a lot of crocodiles in them. And one time when he was playing near the lake as a kid, a crocodile hit him with its tail and he had several injuries from that, but luckily it didn't really escalate too much further than that. So that concludes this episode of FTD Facts, guys. Whether you like Modi or think he's a bad guy, you cannot deny that he's become a massive worldwide sensation. Like, this guy is a celebrity. So to all my Indian viewers out there, let me know what your thoughts about this down below in the comment section. Anything I missed about Prime Minister Modi, and just your general thoughts about him. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in another video. Until next time, I'm Leroy Kenton. That is a wrap, son. It's a wrap. Yeah, anyways.